How do you dispute a debt from a debt collector who's attempting to collect a debt that is old? Well, if you have the time, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about time and your debt and what you can do about a debt collector that may have decided 1 or 2 decades down the road to try to collect on an outstanding debt, and what you can do if that debt is actually reporting on your credit report. 3 very important things that you need to know. First is going to be the statute of limitations on that debt. Now, a debt that is almost 25 years old likely doesn't need you to Google whether or not the statute of limitations are up, unless these are student loans, because student loans are a whole other problem. Now, collections can stay on your credit report for 7 years, which means the second thing that you need to know is that the sale of the debt does not restart the clock. In fact, it doesn't really change a lot of things about your debt, but that's a whole other video. In this scenario where your creditor has sold your debt to a debt collector, and then that debt collector has chosen to wait 25 years to collect, and that debt is still reporting on your credit report, it's a very simple letter to the credit reporting agency who's currently reporting that collection. And that's a simple letter. Just say, hey, this debt is way past the 7-year time limit, and unless you can verify that it isn't, you really need to take it off of my credit report. The second letter that you can send would be to the debt collector themselves. Now, I'm always going to tell you to have a little bit of caution when it comes to sending a cease and desist letter, but this is a situation where a debt that old, you can simply just send a cease and desist letter to them so that way they can stop contacting you. Now, the third thing is the most important thing, so hopefully you're still here, because re-aging that debt should, one, not ever be done by the debt collector, because that would be a violation. Also, you should never re-age that debt yourself, which tends to happen when someone either pays even just $1 towards the debt, or depending on your state, just simply acknowledging the debt can re-age that debt. And if you like credit repair tips, credit building hacks, budgeting, savings, all of that, make sure you hit the follow button.